Mm-mm. Hey, Vicky. Hey, everybody. Y'all jump on quick, boy. Well, anywho, I'm about to go home from work. My ankles are killing me. It is so swollen. I'm not even going to go to the gym. I may go to the gym today. I don't know. But if I do go to the gym, I'm going in the pool. But I have to see how my ankles feel. Because even if I decide to run in the pool, I don't want to aggravate it more. But anywho, as you can see from this title, it is on YouTube. Let me tell you the reason why I made that title. For the last couple of days, I've been watching people's YouTube videos in response to other people who, people have been making videos in response to other people's videos, calling them out. And let me go over the scenario, I guess. Now, this person, hey, T-Drive, Pete, and lately there's been a lot of people on YouTube going into their feelings over other people's blogs and making videos in response to what people are saying. Now, I was like, well, goddamn, what's with all the YouTube beef? You know, ain't nobody been bothering me. Ain't nobody been bothering me, trust me. Because, see, I haven't been reviewing my videos because I hold on my comments. But I'm quite sure I got a whole bunch of them coming on. And unfortunately, some people who I thought, we would be friends, I had to turn around and basically kind of cut them off. It's not like I'm ever going to probably ever see them. I'm not ever going to visit them. But a lot of people, they're getting too much in their feelings. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm innocent in all of that and things of that nature, but if you could tell from my videos, you could tell I'm pretty much, thank you. I'm doing well. My feet is hurting me, but, I probably just drink a lot of water to flush out all that sodium out of my system. That's probably what it is. I've been eating a lot of salt, and it's blowing up my ankles. It was a video that someone made. Now, this person lives in Atlanta, and they made a response to someone's video in regards about how they felt about certain people going in their cars, i.e. black people getting in their cars saying they smelled like weed, and this person's comment. And I'm not going to take sides in the whole thing because I pretty much pick up people's personalities, and I'm a type of person like this. I'm not into no drama. And I'm probably would be described as passive aggressive, especially when dealing with drama, whether it be at work, whether it be dealing with people virtually, or whatever the case may be. I'm the type of person, if I don't call you or choose to speak to you anymore, or if you call and I'm kind of quiet and silent, and I'm not really conversing with you as much, it's like I really don't want to be bothered. And I'm a person that sometimes it's best to be direct with people and tell people how you feel. But sometimes some people don't want to handle the truth. Some people don't like the truth. So, and my thing is this. You could always agree to disagree with people, and that's fine and dandy. But when you get to the point where you start to try to use people's words or their actions against you, and you get to the point where you try to somewhat being disrespectful, I'm not going to be bothered. I'm not going to be bothered with you, you know, because I don't have a lot of tolerance. Exactly, exactly. You know, see, I'm not going to go back and argue, be, fight. You know, do that. I'm just going to be quiet, and then I'm going to be like, well, what's wrong? You know, you can tell a lot of people, especially my coworkers, they say, girl, they say my facial expression tells it, shows it. My eyes tells a lot. You're not really going to pick up too much verbal cues, but it's going to be my expression, my facial expression, my silence. So, you know, I've been watching a few people's videos, you know, the bearded guy and Rideshare Revolution, you know, showing shade and talking down to people and mentioning people directly, calling people idiots, you know. Now, I watched his video in response to his who is that bearded guy? What's his name? Oh, the Rideshare Revolution. He said he's the beardedest, handsomest, um, whatever, makes more money in Chicago and blah 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 and this and that or whatever. You know, and then he's calling people basically stupid or idiots or lazy. I can't think of the word he used or what he actually said, but when I read, I was like, you know what? First of all, you know, I wrote my response to him, and I wish YouTube implemented a video response rather than people typing what they want to say. I thought a long time ago YouTube had it where if you wanted to respond to someone, you could actually record your response versus typing a response in video. I sworn they had that at one time. Maybe I'm wrong, but I sworn they had that at one point, 7, 8 years ago. But lately, it's been a whole lot of she say this and I don't like this person. And, you know, if you don't like a person, unsubscribe. Don't. And, you know, that's why I don't post my comments right away. I don't let people post my comments right away. And I have people respond to me in some nasty, ugly way, you know, from videos from a year and a half ago, going on 2 years ago. People are still going back on a video when I was doing shit. And that seems to catch the most popularity when I was talking about shit is full of shit. And I respond to that one video, you don't know how to shop and you got poor customer service. You know, I don't need no one. See, people do these ride sharing gigs just to get away from the drama, office drama. And going across the country getting mad at each other over foolishness. Just plain foolishness. See, that's why I said, don't show your money. Don't tell people how much money you make. Because there's always some person, I want proof. Show me proof. You know, it ain't none of your damn business. That's how I found you, Shannon. I'm a ship shopper. And I've been watching you every since. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can't see your name. I'm sorry. Tina Jordan. Okay, let me drive because this thing is distracting me. The thing's so small, can't even see people's names. But I appreciate it. You know, see, the way I am on the videos is the same way I am if you meet me in person. Trust and believe. You know, and sometimes I may say things. Uh, I may say things that I know I may be wrong about. Like I always like to, that's why I don't like to say they're dumb niggas, and then I had to stop refraining myself from calling people that or stereotyping Indian people are cheap, and I work for a major technology company that's run by India. You know, so you have to be cautious of your words and what you say to people. If people feel they need to express themselves and tell about their experience, and this person says, "Oh, I may not like some of the things that people may say. I may not agree with some. Now, I may disagree. Let me tell you, most of my disagreements that I have with YouTubers is when it comes to taxes. Boy, when people start talking about taxes and they want to give advice and they want to tell people things, that's when I start correcting people. I will correct you in a minute, in a New York minute. And people says, well, I let my accountant handle it, and I pay at the end of the year. And I was like, no. As many times I keep telling people they're supposed to pay quarterly estimated taxes every quarter, regardless. People still tell people about paying at the end of the year, and you write off a bunch of things. And I keep trying to warn people. I can't warn people because I'm speaking from experience working at the agency. I speak from experience. I try to tell people they're not gonna do nothing this year. They're not gonna look at no returns for what goes on this year, and it's not an audit. But I try to tell people from the very beginning, because I know how it works. I tell people the trends of what's going on because a lot of things that I read when it comes directly from IRS Newswire or from the IRS resources. The only reason why I don't share that information because one, I don't have good editing. Well, no editing experience in terms of video. I don't have it. I don't know how to. Oh, let me show you my screen. Let me show you. Look up here in this card. I haven't sat down enough to study how to make quality videos to make it more stronger when it comes to my specialization of my tax business. But I'm learning. I'm gonna get there. So a lot of times you have to use your skills which you're strong at. But don't show, I'm going to tell y'all this, don't show your money. Do not show your money on the screen and telling people how much y'all made. Help the next person. Nothing. You can't measure work ethic based on got a jealousy. They're jealous in nature. People's gonna be like, "What? I'm busting my ass for 60 hours, and I only get $700. What is it that And that, it's too much. It's too much." Because when you're under pressure to make money, and this is your only source of income, or you have to do a full-time job plus doing these gig jobs in order to make ends meet, that creates a lot of anxiety. That creates a lot of stress. So we don't need to be on YouTube criticizing each other and saying, I don't like what this person said, and I can't, you should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, they should be ashamed of themselves. But there's a whole lot worse things than what this person did and what this person said and what you don't like. There's a lot of people I don't like when they say things. There's a whole lot of people I just do not too much. I don't care two spits about. But for some reason I keep being watching the channel anyway because I'm like, because it got to a point where it started to get too addicting. It's entertainment, and it's like a dang watching the dang train crash or accident. You see something bad on the road, but you're gonna slow down shit anyway because you're intrigued by it, by the drama. You're drawn onto the chaotic things. Oops. I'm gonna read your comments once I stop. You see, have you Vid Kids? Oh yes, I've heard of them. I did. I applied for that. I applied for VIP Kids too. Sorry, we find people more qualified than you. Blah blah blah. I applied that too. They always be trying to talk about they need people, and then at the same time, hey Seattle. At the same time, they say they need people, and then after that, you don't even get chosen. So I don't know what they're looking for. And then I was supposed to actually apply for this teachers co-op in Nevada, and they keep sending me the deadline. The deadline is approaching. The deadline, and I didn't even finish the interview because after that I was like, what? You got to pay tuition? I'm like, nope, I'm not going to pay to go all the way to Nevada to teach, to learn how to teach, and go into teaching in the public school system in Nevada. Yeah, Trina, they always hiring, but they always keep putting it up there hiring. But then at the same time, if you don't have any teaching experience, I didn't like it. The demo for the VIP Kids, I didn't even go that far. I just put in the initial application online and submitted it, and I didn't even get chosen. And then they had some thing in Atlanta you had to go to on the weekend, and I didn't even go because I said they're probably looking for someone who has teaching experience or some type of background in teaching, and I didn't have it. So since I didn't have it, then I said, oh well. So I guess the only way that you would get some experience in teaching is either substitute teacher, be a certified substitute teacher, and do that. Oh, my stomach hurts. Why am I still reconnecting? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would be a good teacher. I need to seriously look into getting into some program to teach. But I don't know if I have to start looking. If I'm gonna start looking into it, I have to start looking into it now because the school term is almost over. I think they'll be out of school in a couple of weeks. So if they have any type of training to teach substitute teaching or Teach for America, it's something you have to do in the summer. And I'm gonna see if they'll still let me apply for that one in Nevada, but there's so many different programs out there. I'm not trying to move somewhere unless I know I'm gonna get a salary during the summertime, and then find some place to live, and then find a property manager to rent my house out. I can't move somewhere across the country and not be prepared. But that's something that I can always give myself a year to think about, because that's seriously something I may want to give myself time to prepare to do, and try to build back my emergency fund, and as much as I can, because because working at the company I work at, it's a slow process, I guess you could say. You're still ain't, still not being busy. It's still, it's the easiest job ever. But to me, I'm like, okay, now this is a little bit still you have to do when you're sitting around and not training in other things. So I don't know. That work drama at the other place, trust me, it's a mess. But it's getting better though. I've learned just to sit there, relax, you know, do my work, listen to these millennials and the younger coworkers of mine speak about their aspirations and dreams, and I try to, give my little input to them. I keep telling them, I told them about, y'all need to go training because Google is offering IT support, training. It's $49 a month, and they could train you for 6 months. And I've heard that again on the radio. I say, you know what? If I keep hearing about this, I seriously need to start learning it. And not so much because I want to work with Google. I mean, it would be nice to get a job with Google or a big company, that pays starting out $54,000 a year. That's a great opportunity. And I try to tell them that. I say, because see, I only got about 15 years of my own work experience, working life. And I try to tell these younger people, now how you gonna ask me that question if I'm the lady that don't like Uber with people? You know how many people make videos that says that? Shoot, you could probably put Uber don't like driving people, and you probably get 100,000 videos that pop up. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, people be getting into stuff, instigating and making up. Are you the person? Are you the lady that said? I'm not. Well, everything that I be complaining about, whether it be shit, Uber Eats, Grubhub, trust me, I'm not the original that says it. It's not unique for the comments and the complaints that I've expressed about these companies. Now, the question is, do I like doing Uber and driving with people? No, I don't. Do I have Uber and do driving people? No, I do not have the app. So your real question is, do you drive for Uber driving people? Not are you the lady who don't like driving Uber with people? What kind of damn question is that? That doesn't even make any sense. Then you're trying to retract your statement. Don't retract it. I already read it. I don't like driving. I'm not going to drive people. One, my car is already has too many dings. It has way too many miles. And the rates in Atlanta does not pay that good, or does not pay well for me to be driving people. No, I'm not going to drive people in Atlanta to slam car doors, to drive to the airport. I'm not going to do it. I've done it. It was cool. It was nice when I did it back in 2016. And I remember, or right after Halloween, that was it. I was done. Uber Eats came to Atlanta in 2016. And the minute I heard about it, I said, I want to do Uber Eats. I don't want to do people no more. Get that, done that. I don't want to do Lyft. I don't want to do nothing with driving around. Because these companies, the transport, are getting wind of people. And I'm not trying to get my insurance increased or jacked up. It already is high in Atlanta. It's already high and expensive in Atlanta. Trust and believe, it's expensive. And I'm gonna tell you, these companies, they're gonna get hooked, where they're gonna probably eventually ask people, do you ride with the ride sharing gig economy jobs? And then they're gonna require you to sign yes or no, and then you're gonna be a perjury if you lie, and then So I'm not doing no people. I'm not doing Uber Lyft. I'm not doing Uber nothing. No. I'm not gonna buy no commercial insurance and do it either. The pay doesn't make any sense. If I was to get commercial insurance and say, okay, I'm gonna get commercial insurance so I can drive people, they're not paying anything for me to do it. You gotta be silly to even do it. I don't get it. I could make just as much money dropping off food and doing packages with no problem. All right, I'm home, so I'm gonna take me a little break. I'll probably go out and do Uber Eats and a little bit of. I'm gonna see if they have DoorDash available in. Not Smyrna, in Snellville area, because I ain't trying to drive around. I'm trying to stay around the house. Oh, goodness. This grass needs to be cut. Look at this dang grass, y'all. This doesn't make no sense. Look at this. I would try to cut it myself for this week, but all right, I'm trying to go run in the house real quick. Oops. Why is this thing still reconnecting? Oh, my ankles are killing me. Hey. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Oh. Peter, Adrian, TD Star. Hey, everybody. If I didn't say hello earlier, because I'll be driving, so it's hard to see the small screen. Whew, goodness. Feet up before I go back out. All right, y'all. In the end of this video, has been going. I'm trying to make these shorter and shorter, but sometimes doing these hour-long videos, I can't always tell if I'm getting any good responses from it. All right, let me lay down for a minute. Then I'm going to turn on the Uber Eats app, probably around 5:30ish, and then trying to get me a couple of orders and work until 9 o'clock. Yeah, 5:30, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm going to do it for about 4 hours, Uber Eats. And then, of course, tomorrow being Friday. Okay, thanks, Avon. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 3 days. That's what I need to make my little goal. I'm trying to make a goal of like $500 a week, but I don't know if that's possible to make. Well, maybe it is. I have a reserved block tomorrow to pick up packages for Amazon at 5:30 to 8:30, but I may cancel that because if my ankles are swollen like this, and then I may not be so comfortable getting in and out of that car, especially if I have to go to apartment complexes and walk upstairs. So that might not be a good thing. And then at the same time, that traffic, going to that rush hour traffic, I don't know. Amazon need to do something about that, because if they want people to do these packages in the middle of rush hour, they need to pay a little bit more than that. And so far, it ain't worth it, in my opinion, to go all the way to Smyrna just to go to some random area or place that you don't know where you're going. They need to change that. They need to either let people know what areas that needs deliveries, even though they may not know how many packages you're going to get, because they process those packages and then it gets picked and it gets categorized based on the area. See, I used to work there, so I know how it works. See, tomorrow it was $54 for 3 hours. And I'm like, and I accepted it because they gave it to me as a reserve,
and I have days to think about it. But then now, as it gets closer to Friday, I may cancel it, and I'm like, no, I don't think I want to do that. Now, if they said $75, yes, but if I wait till Saturday, and if they have those blocks again, now look at this Rover commercial, y'all. Let me point the commercial. I've been seeing this commercial, Rover.com, app to walk dogs, and I saw two television commercials. One was for Tackle, and another one was Rover. I signed up for Rover, but I didn't complete my profile, and they pay some pretty good money being a dog walker or a pet sitter. And that might be something people may want to consider. That's if you like pets. You know, you can make just as much money doing those apps than, say, Uber Eats and Uber and Lyft. You know, there's some good opportunities and other new apps that's coming about. 'Cause let me tell you, I wouldn't want people to come. I wouldn't want to. I would I would pet sit for somebody at their house. You know, and depending on where they live, I may walk the dog or whatever. You know, but there was another company called Wolf, but I didn't pass the leashing test. You know, they're going to volunteer at an animal shelter, blah blah blah. You could apply again, but I think Rover is way bigger than, say, this other company, Wolf, and it's WOOF. But Rover is all over the place, and I guess a lot of people, boy, I guess, you know, if Rover becomes big and takes over, no, they can't take over PetSmart, because PetSmart people bring their dogs for grooming and things of that nature. But dog, there's so many opportunities. You can make an app for anything these days. Okay, this thing keeps saying reconnecting. This is stupid. Oh, Rover? Are you asking me how much did Rover pay, or how much did they pay for that delivery doing Amazon? They vary in price. So if Saturday morning, as I was saying, if they have a block Saturday morning, say about 11 to 2, and it's paying $75 or whatever, I'm gonna do it Saturday. So that way I can get $75 with Amazon, or even 63, and then I could do the food deliveries in the evening time. Because I already see that doing it in the morning is not good. Even DoorDash, it's not profitable. They don't get busy on Saturday mornings for food delivery, so I'm gonna stick to the late afternoon, evenings, and Saturdays, and then just keep my time for Saturdays reserved to either clean up the house and do things around the house. But if I don't have any blocks, then that's what I'm gonna do. But if I have something to do, and they have a block with Amazon, it'll give me enough time to get out there and do it. But I think a lot of people be grabbing hours on the weekends, so that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, let me go rest my feet for a little bit and see, because this phone keeps saying reconnecting, and I don't know how much video has been recording. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.